Thank you everyone for coming out today. Welcome the President of the United States to Senate District 16. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now, to lead us in our national anthem, Randy Thompson.
Thank you all. Wow, what a crowd. Gentlemen, take off your hats, hands over your heart, and I would like everyone to join with me in singing our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the fair Lord's fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the brave?
Congressman from Nevada's 2nd Congressional District, Mark Amodei. Hey, Nevada. This is Congressman Mark Amodei, and it's time for a rally for the President of the United States. No offense to Senator Kekef, but welcome to Nevada's original congressional district. Home of the Carson City Air Force, and soon to be the favorite stop for Donald Trump in the whole state of Nevada. Now I know you folks haven't been, it's like, hey, we're gonna have a little history. It's like, no, that's not why we came. But let's just kind of remind ourselves of a few things as we sit here on this day after the beginning of early voting in the Silver State. And that is this. This district in Nevada was won by Donald Trump in 2016. Thank you. Also, of Nevada's 4 congressional districts in 2016, Donald Trump won 2 of them. This one and one down in Vegas, which is where all the rest of them are. No offense, Jeremy McDonald. And so as we get ready to talk about what's going on here, I know that there are a whole bunch of polls that are dead on. But let's start out with just a little bit more. Anybody in this crowd, and we'll take a minute, anybody that's ever heard the news media report a story where Donald Trump was ahead in a single poll in the last 5 years, raise your hands. The record should reflect not a single hand went up in Carson City, Nevada on this Sunday afternoon. Nice try, geniuses east of the Rockies, to suppress Republican vote, but it isn't going to work here. You know, I know there are some educators in the crowd. This is going to make you a little bit nervous, but I am a product of public education in the state of Nevada. They did the best with what the tools they had to work with. But as we sit here in Carson City, in view of the Sierras, in view of Sea Hill, Virginia City's just over the hill that way. I think the last time a sitting president was in the state of Nevada was Teddy Roosevelt. Yeah. You think that Donald Trump guy is a special guy? He may have spent a lot of time in New York, but he's a quick learner on his way here. So let's just kind of take that forward a little bit more in terms of somebody that needs to be thanked today. You know, it wasn't that long ago that the president went down to see our good folks and great friends in the next county south in Douglas County. He was at the airport there. Anybody here from Douglas County? Please remember to shop while you're here. God bless Martin Texera. Anyhow, and so here we are at the Carson Airport today. And you know what? You're in Sheriff Ken Furlark's jurisdiction today. And just a little while ago, you were in Sheriff Coverly's jurisdiction. And guess what? We support our law enforcement people in this particular work. On behalf of all of those folks, to the law enforcement agencies here today from localities all around the area, the state law enforcement agencies, the federal law enforcement agencies, thank you for keeping us safe. Are there any women in attendance today? Ask you this. How about that young lady from Notre Dame that's going to be the next Supreme Court judge? Wow. So thank you, Mr. President, for being completely transparent, saying, hey, if I'm elected, these are the people I'm going to pick from. Oh, look. There were the people he was going to pick from, and he picked from them. Yeah, and it's like, I didn't watch a lot of it, but a little bit I saw with Judge Barrett, basically talking with some of the geniuses on the Senate Judiciary Committee. And listen, I couldn't have done any better, but it's like, nice pick, Mr. President, nice pick. You can complain all you want about what the calendar says, but the system works this way. The president picks, he did it. The Senate gets to say yes or no, they will. And then if they say yes, that person sits on the Supreme Court for the rest of their life. It's pretty simple. Nice job there. But, and I'm not going to take much more of your time because I know you didn't come here to hear me speak. You came to hear Michael McDonald speak, right? He's giving me the thing like, hey, wrap up, I'm cutting into my time. But listen, I just want to point out a couple of things, and like I said, as a person on a good day of average intelligence, you sit there and you say, hey, this COVID thing, we don't think we like the response. Really? Well, you know what Ronald Reagan said, facts are stubborn things? Well, here's a stubborn thing. Of the 4 CARES bills that were passed and the president signed in late March, out of over 2,000 possible votes in Congress, you know how many no votes there were? There were 62. Now that's one of the few bipartisan things that the Congress has done in recent history. So if those of you on one side of the political let's rewrite history fence don't like the response, you got your folks to blame just as much as everybody else. But you know why you're not blaming your folks? Here's a couple other stubborn things. More money in CARES for vaccine research, $10 billion, than the rest of the planet combined. Than the rest of the planet combined. Oh, that's kind of a weak-kneed response, isn't it? Yeah, and guess what? As we sit here, over 22 million doses of vaccine are on the shelf. How could that be? They're not through the trials yet. Absolutely true. But they're this far from being to the end of it. And guess what? It's going so well with a few of them that they started the manufacturing process ahead of time. Well, why would you do that? Because the confidence level of the effectiveness of those is so high that it's like, as soon as we get the green light, we want to be ready to go. Yeah, we want to be ready to go. And you say, well, you know, how are we going to do that? Well, I mean, listen, it's not a secret. It's on the HHS website. 5 categories. The first one's frontline healthcare workers and first responders. That makes some sense. You want to talk COVID response? Let's talk about right here in Nevada. I know there haven't been any thank you letters from state officials. $14 billion for the state of Nevada that don't have to be paid back. You go, well, that's a lot of money, but how much is it? Let me tell you what the state of Nevada does in a normal month. In 2019, they spent about $1 billion a month. In 7 months, $14 billion more than the state budget does for a whole year. COVID response? Seriously. Seriously. So, as we go through the last stuff, I want to leave you with this. You know what? Everybody's done with their, you know, I mean, you folks are the true believers. Here's the deal. Turnout, 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 turnout. The way that works, not news to anybody here, the side with the most votes wins. If you win turnout, you win the election. So, as we sit here in Western Nevada, in Carson City, the Truckee Meadows, Douglas County, Churchill, Lyon, everybody in there, yeah. Hey, by the way, is there anybody here from California? state people, here's what we need from you. First of all, you've been great. You've been coming over, you know. And by the way, you're welcome to move over, but just make sure the other folks go through a little entrance exam first, okay? We're not going to dwell on that. Here's what we need from you. You're here. You know where it is. You know where the people are over here. We need you to get a hold of every Nevada you know and say, and then you'll know what to say. Why am I asking you to do that? Turn out, turn out, turn out, turn out. Please, I said please. So listen, you've got some good folks coming up here. The beast will be en route shortly. You know, I gotta tell you, if it didn't convince him when he drove to Minden here a little while back, when he goes through today, what an awful day. Hey, and by the way, Californians, thanks for keeping that smoke on your side of the state line today. Anyhow, by the time the beast goes through Washoe Valley today, he'll probably be looking for property in Nevada, and he's welcome anytime he wants. Vice President can come to whatever, but listen, thank you all very much. This is the stuff that counts. It doesn't matter who's talking on national news. It doesn't matter who's not taking down things on Teeter Totter and Tatter and Twitter and whatever that stuff is. Face off or face on or face tablet or Facebook. I don't know. So all I know is they hate my guts and I'm okay with it. So, not because you guys need it, but because I do. Turn out! Turn out! Turn out! Thank you, Nevada, California!
Co-chairman for the Nevada Trump campaign, Adam Laxalt.
All right, how we doing, Nevada? Why are we all here? We are absolutely here to welcome the President of the United States to Carson City and our great state. We're also here to save Nevada and save our great country. Right? We're here so that we are appointing people like Amy Coney Barrett on the United States Supreme Court. We're here because we choose an America where a woman can be a practicing Christian, raise 7 children, be eminently successful, arguably the most successful lawyer in America at age 48. Yes? An America that does not have religious tests. This is what made America the great nation it was. No one was asked what their religion was or lack of religion before they decided to serve their country. But we know the Democrats showed their hand. We showed what they were willing to do, because God forbid someone was simply a practicing Christian and wanted to be on the United States Supreme Court. That is what we're here to preserve. Why else are we here? Well, we know what the Biden-Harris America will look like when it comes to law and order. I can tell you, as a former top law enforcement officer of this state, there's not much of the many, many things I'm concerned about that so concern me than what we saw in the response to the riots across America in 2020. We saw Democrat mayors, local Democrat leaders, Democrat governors in many states, including this one, that didn't stand up with moral clarity and say, you can peacefully protest during the day, but the moment you burn a business down, the moment you start a fire, the moment you shoot one of our law enforcement officers, you are going to jail for a very long time. Instead, we saw appeasement. They were so scared of their base. Yes, this is the far left's base. This is what comprises Antifa, that we know Biden famously said it's just an idea. These aren't real people. Well, of course they're real people, and of course this is a real movement that believes that the police are our enemy. Does anyone here think that the police are our enemy? So we're here to stand for our law enforcement, to give them the support they need. Why else are we here? Well, we're here because we care about an America with unlimited opportunity. We're here because we believe in the American dream. We believe that it's this country and this system that our founders put in place that allowed millions of people and generations of Americans to have success, to have careers, to raise families, and have great lives. That is why we're here. We're here to preserve that. We're here to make sure that we don't have a repeat of the Obama-Biden economy from 2008 to 2016. Those of us here in this state, that's particularly acute because we were hit the hardest in the Great Recession. And rather than have a very strong recovery, the Obama-Biden recovery plan put more regulations, more burdens on our businesses, and crushed the hopes of small businesses and employers and employees all across this great state, produced the longest, slowest recovery since the Great Depression. So we're here because we choose what the president promised. Anybody remember what the president promised? He said we should accept less. We can accept an American economy that will lead the world again, and he delivered that. Why else are we here? We're here to preserve our constitutional system. We're here to preserve the structures that made our nation great. We know that the Democrats have pledged to pack the Supreme Court. And why have they pledged to pack the Supreme Court? Because there was a vacancy that the president lawfully appointed somebody, and the Senate is going to lawfully select and put Judge Barrett into the United States Supreme Court. They believe that gives them the chance to throw out an entire system. Well, we know what the left is capable of. We know how far they will go to gain power, to hold power, and to control all of us. We know that when they attack the president, they're not just attacking the president, they're attacking all of us. And that's why we're here. We're here to preserve that system. We believe the founders were divinely inspired and they created the greatest system the world has ever known. We're here because we love our country. We want to stand and salute the flag. we want a better America for our children and our families. We believe the left when they tell us that they want to radically transform America. We believe the left when they tell us that they think this nation is irredeemable, that they think this nation is so stained with original sin that we can never be a great nation. We believe we are already a great nation, and with President Trump, we will become an even greater nation over the next 4 years. So make no mistake about it, folks. It's all on the line. You've heard a lot about it. This really is the race for the soul of America. And it's up to all of you to stand tall, stand proud. And we have to look around us. We have to see this. We have to see the 30,000 people in Midland, the tens of thousands of people you're seeing showing up, not just for the president. They're showing up for what I just talked about, for America, the America we all love. Are you with me? So now's our chance to get out and vote, to make sure we give the president 4 more years, right? And I want to leave you with a visual, okay? 2016. All the polls said the president had no chance to win, right? In fact, one had 91% chance the president was going to win. And as those returns start coming in, the big one that came in first was the great state of Florida, right? All right, Florida's coming in. Maybe the president's got a chance. And then comes Pennsylvania. And it's like, wow, this is absolutely amazing. Ohio, North Carolina, right? Everybody remember? And all of a sudden, it dawned on everyone that this man was going to be the president of the United States. Well, visualize that for the next 16 days. And we're going to be up late. We're going to be watching as we see Florida go for Trump, North Carolina go for Trump, Ohio go for Trump, Pennsylvania go for Trump, and we're going to close with Nevada for Trump. Thank you very much.
as we get closer, the governor's going to open up Nevada. Lo and behold, what happened? He opened up Nevada. Then we saw the rally cry of the Republicans and the Independents and the Libertarians and the walkaways that wanted to vote for Trump. They said, oh my God, what have we done? Well, guess what? The governor himself yesterday, in person, walked up and cast his ballot in person. Now, why do I tell you this? How many of you are tired of being lied to? How many of you are tired of being understand? This was a scam they passed on us, and they did it to all the matters. They never asked the Republican Party. They never asked any of our legislators, hey, we want to change the law. Help us change this with only 90 days to go. No.